James Kaufman, World News Report today, May 12th, 2025. God bless you and yours, no matter where you are in the world. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell for critical future updates. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Earth's electromagnetic shield, and you can see it doesn't look quite normal. You see the white lines, almost like someone's trying to cover up something. So when we jump over to take a look at our Schumann resonance, we see, in fact, our Schumann resonance is hitting hard, maybe going up as high as 70 hertz, maybe higher. Our regular Schumann resonance should be at 7.83 hertz. We call that Mother Nature's heartbeat. You can also see how hard these geophones have been hit over the last few hours by whatever the agitator here is. This, in fact, is a real event that started around 1400 UTC time. You can see our ELF and ULF indicators spike slightly. Our geophones spike as well. ULF spiking harder as always. And our second FR frequency dips about that same time, showing you that all four of our measuring instruments are indicating some sort of disturbance. All right, heading over to a map of the area. Here's Turin. We're on windy.com, and here's our actual station, Schumann resonance station. And wouldn't you know it, they had a thunderstorm go right over it during this whole time. So here we see that lightning is going to be our agitator. Very easy to see here. I actually knew it was going to be raining and lightning before I even came over here, because that's the only agitator I've ever seen for our Schumann resonance. Now, why has our Schumann resonance gone from 37, the highest ever being measured before 2017, to well over 200 hertz lately? Well, it's because our atmosphere is disappearing. Today is the quick lesson on just how that works. So what we have is our agitator, lightning down here, and it is, well, being shot up into our atmosphere through our D region, E region, regularly bouncing off our F region. There is an F1, F2, E1, E2, etc. But here, most probably our F layer has dissipated, at least for the day. Our E layer is either completely dissipated or partially dissipated. And our agitator is bouncing off a layer as low as the D layer of our atmosphere. Well, that means it has much shorter distance to return to all of our measuring mechanisms. So when we see the agitator lightning return to the station in Italy, we see much larger spikes on our ELF, our ULF, our geophones, and our SR frequency. So this all has to do with, first, having an agitator, and second, having our atmosphere dissipate. These agitators used to go all the way off the F1 layer, clear up here past our ionosphere. Now they're going much, much lower, bouncing off a much lower part of the atmosphere, and return with more speed and velocity, causing these spikes that we see in the Schumann resonance. Here at our measuring station, you won't see this without the lightning storm, and you won't see this if our shields happen to be strong that day. So there's a combo of 2 or 3 things that have to happen here for our Schumann resonance to spike. It's not spiking off the charts currently, but it is into a heavy spike. And this is how it all works. Now, more lightning, it might spike off the charts. It depends on how much our atmosphere in that area has been depleted. Now, whereas most regularly, I'm a math guy, if you told me that higher vibration and frequency would mean that we were ascending into a higher dimension, I would have to agree with you. Thinking about string theory or M theory or all of the theories of all. But I don't believe that's the case this time. I look around the world and don't see anybody looking like they're ascending anywhere fast or anytime fast. What I think this is just us finding out that our atmosphere is collapsing on top of Earth as we speak. How long until it completely collapses? Well, I have to say that I would believe that it has to do with our pole flipping. And I think that that is in progress. Everyone expects a 180-degree pole flip, but all the past measurements from scientists that have taken core samples down thousands of years and looked in the Grand Canyon and other canyons say that sometimes it only flips 40 or 60%. So we're looking for, instead of maybe a pole flip, a hard pole movement. And according to scientists, the atmosphere dissipates as the poles move harder and harder, eventually almost disappearing towards the end of their movement. Hopefully, that was a small explanation of why the Schumann resonance has been spiking higher each year since 2017 and is now spiking sometimes well over 200 hertz. God bless. Please share and subscribe. Always remember, anything's possible in Bizarro World.